So now we got the Goyles. The Goyles are up next, Brian. Tony Storm versus Harley Cameron. Timeless Tony Storm. How about Time's Up Tony Storm versus Harley Cameron? Harley Race actually had a sexual affair with Dave Cameron's wife when he was in New Zealand.
Whoa. Dave Cameron is still alive. Let's not say things like that about a man. Jeez.
Harley, he would be proud if Harley had screwed his wife.
No, he wouldn't have. Let's just make sure we get that on the record. No. One of the great historians, Dave Cameron, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, but Harley Cameron. Well, she's from across the pond over there, right?
Steve Ogilvy, if you hear this, do not play this for Dave Cameron.
Anyway, we love Dave over there, but
do you love Harley Cameron?
No, I love Harley Quinn, my little puppy dog, but no. That was a match that happened. And then after it, Renee Moxley Good was out there and introduced Mercedes Moon. And she did the entrance with the stripper dance and the Can CEO chants and no reaction from the crowd. And I think it's become part of the reason why she has become such an annoying fucking heel to people. I don't even know if it's a money drawing heel. I think they're booing her just because she's full of shit and they know it. And they don't want to see her. And nothing as good is going to happen when she's out there. That kind of booing. And part of what has made it that way, besides the way she's been booked and this haphazard logic about everything and her being opposite Willow, who's the biggest babyface they got, and blah, blah, blah. She acts like she is so over. And she has been doing this before she knew she wasn't going to be over. She acted this way from the first time we saw her. That she was so over when she comes out, that she's so full of herself, and she's so convinced that people are viewing her as a star. Since the initial reaction, she has doubled down on acting more like she's leaning into more like she's over. And the fans have responded by leaning into more like you ain't over and we don't like you. And so now it's feeding on it that she's acting such a star that's getting zilch reaction that it puts her over as more of a heel. But and I'm not sure if she realizes this, and they're making her a heel now. Obviously, I say obvious. They're following the trend, right? Because they now know that she's become a heel, and is Tony convinced that that means that he can still get his money's worth out of her if he just goes with it? Or does he know that they've shit the bed on the whole thing? Because she ain't a good heel either. Help me.
I don't know. And I think this is one of those situations where the AEW fans may not be fully accepting her, and they love Willow. And why wouldn't you? Willow needs help with promos.
That's what I was about to say. Why wouldn't you? But go ahead.
Other than that, and, she's still at the beginning of her career. She just started talking on TV, within the last year and a half? Mercedes Moné has been doing it for a long time.
Well, my God. It's not exactly a full-throated endorsement of experience, but still.
But my point is the fans chose Willow, and they like Willow. And now they probably have to watch Willow do a job for Mercedes Moné, and they know it.
Well, but also from what you said, I agree with both things you said. A, the fans like Willow, and she's a big baby face with them. And B, she's not experienced at promos, which is exactly why somebody wrote her, or potentially she wrote herself, but a dramatic, long dissertation, and she recited it, and she's trying to put the inflections. She's trying, but I go back to my advice to everybody for the last 30 years in camps and tryout seminars and training programs and whatever. Give me a degree of difficulty of 5 and an execution of 10. when they try to get dramatic with the verbiage and there's inflections that need to be done and blah, blah, blah. It took a while. It was dramatic. There was somewhat of an element of recitation in it. As Dusty used to say, when people were seeing a segment that seemed like it wasn't going to end, people at home thinking, when will this bullshit be over with? They like Willow and they cheer the things they say, but it didn't. You don't put somebody at that level of experience on the spot to go that long and get this involved with this. She's trying to rally the troops and do a campaign speech when maybe she's not ready yet, is what I'm saying. So Mercedes was even longer. Well, it just seemed like it. Maybe it wasn't as long, but it seemed longer because it was worse acting and rotten material. And then they fought and Willow powerbombed her through the fucking table. And it was the biggest pop of the show.
And the referees all ran over to make sure she wasn't dead.
Well, but I mean, dead professionally or medically? Because what does it say when the biggest pop on the show is this superstar that you won a supposed bidding war for and cost you a lot of money? The people have just cheered when she got powerbombed through the fucking table before she's ever had a goddamn match. And she started out as a babyface a month ago or whatever.
The best thing you could hope for is that Willow and Statlander get signed by WWE. But I don't know how realistic that is that it's going to happen anytime soon.
Get Willow, get Willow, get Willow. That's my advice to the WWE. Get Willow, get Willow, get Willow.